Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing a journal with me, and I think that the format that I'm going to be doing for most of this year is going to be a bunch of journal with me for the week videos, and I already started on this week. I got the idea later on, but we're going to finish this week together, and the next weeks we're going to be starting from scratch, so this is gonna be very exciting. I think that this is the kind of content that I'm really gonna enjoy making. And the idea actually came up when Kim Yap came over, and we were just talking about how we've both been content creators and all the stuff we like to watch, and how after school it's been kind of difficult to make content just because a lot of the content that we both used to make was related to school and studying, and yeah, but this kind of content's something that I'm happy to share. Even if people might read the stuff I write, I'll just be more careful with what I put in here. I do have a journal, like a diary type journal that I keep. It's a moleskin notebook that is also grid paper, just like this planner, and that's where I dump a lot of my thoughts. But for my weekly spreads and my weekly planners, I basically just like to write down what I did and anything memorable that might have happened. And I like doing a color theme every week and using my Tombow brushes or mild liners to come up with a color palette that I really like. And then I decorate eventually with washi tape. But as you can see, I am laying out my photos that I printed with my Canon selfie. I will leave a link in the description box for most of the materials that I use in these videos. I really like the Canon selfie because instead of waiting to go out and get my photos printed, I can just have it printed in my room, and I can do just like one photo or like one 4x6 with multiple photos, and that just kind of motivates me to have fun with my planner and print whatever whenever I like. And I'm using this Tombow glue tape roll. I've been using these things for years, so if you've seen my other videos, you've probably seen some kind of variation of this project or of this product. But yeah, right now I really like the Tombow ones. I use Tombow markers, but the Tombow glue tape is pretty good. I got mine in Japan, but I have bought some of them off of Amazon, so it also just makes sticking stuff a lot more satisfying. And I'm decorating the pictures layout with washi tape that kind of matches the color palette that I went for this week, which is like blue, aquamarine. I'm not sure if you can read the lightest color that I chose for the weekly layouts, but I can, and I really like the look of it. It's very whimsical. This week I finally finished my cross stitch of my beloved cat Salt, and that was one of the first photos I put up here, and it's a 5x5 photo that I turned into cross stitch through this app called Stitchly. I'm really enjoying cross stitching. I started doing it over the Christmas break. I was gifted a little cross stitch set, and I ended up really enjoying it. My very first design was of a cardinal bird, and now I've just been inspired by my cat, Salt. I'm now using a brush that I got from Japan, but it's a pretty basic black brush pen. This one has a very fine brush, and that's something that I'm always looking for because I use them up so fast. I love doing tiny brush pen lettering all the time, especially in my planner, so that I can really write stuff in the smaller spaces. The picture on top of where I'm writing right now is from the bathtub. Actually, I did a hot tub with orange peels, and it was actually really relaxing. Just the smell of oranges around me was really nice, and then my skin felt really soft, and it was one of the best baths I've ever had. And I did this because it's a trend I saw, and I just happened to have a bunch of oranges. So I said, might as well. The most exciting thing that happened this week would probably be going to Palisades and skiing with my friends. A bunch of us went down this run called the Mountain Run, where you go all the way down to the parking lot from the pretty much top of the mountain, I'd say. And the very first time that I did this run was about 2 years ago, and it was my very first time skiing, so I was really scared. And oh wait, no, it was actually 3 years ago. Anyway, 3 years later, I'm guiding some of my friends down this run, and it was such a nice feeling, and everyone was really happy. Another exciting thing that happened was I played pickleball at the rec center near my house, and it was my first time doing this, so I didn't know anyone, and I didn't know how people played, and I wasn't sure what the rules for open play was, but everyone was super friendly. This was only my second time playing in SF because I played pickleball in Manila, and that's pretty much the only time that I play when I'm in Manila with my mom. And she is super into pickleball. She's like a pickleball queen. She used to play a lot of tennis, and she was a tennis queen then. Now she's a pickleball queen. And all her outfits are matching, and she even has like 10 pairs of shoes to match her outfits, and she really enjoys it. So I'm making more of an effort to learn it as well. Nice bonding activity. And my friends and I play as well, actually. It's a pretty big thing back home. So whenever I go home, I'm playing a lot of pickleball. This week I did a lot of decluttering as well. I was getting rid of a lot of things and clothes that I don't use or wear anymore. And that was a big project for this week. So whenever I had free time, I'd be doing that, and I'd even dedicate time specifically for decluttering. But on Friday, I dedicated time to hang out with Kim Yap. As I mentioned earlier, we talked a bunch, but if you guys watched her videos before, then you'd know we were both like study vloggers. But it was really nice catching up. We made some matcha and talked. She moved here as well for now, so it's always nice to have a friendly face when you move away from home. It's also nice to be able to talk in Filipino, my native language, because I don't get that a lot here. That night I slept really early because I was waking up really early the next day, and I needed a lot of energy for skiing. So I think by like 9 p.m. I was already tucked in bed. I was just watching pickleball games to get sleepy so I could fall asleep. I successfully fell asleep at 10. Woke up at 4:50 a.m. and headed to the meetup spot where my friend picked me up. We drove, well, not me, I didn't drive, but it took us about 3 hours to get to Palisades. And then our group got big and we all skied. It was actually the hottest day I've ever had skiing. Like, I was in a tank top. I took my jacket off, or at least opened it up for most of this day. It was so hot, but that was kind of nice because then the cold breeze felt really nice whenever I was skiing downhill or when I was up in a chairlift. This is also my first time skiing with my Filipino friends, so that was a very fun and cool experience. On Sunday, I set up a market booth on Valencia, which is my favorite place in San Francisco. But before that, I woke up pretty early again because I played pickleball with my housemate and his friend, and we headed to some outdoor courts, and we got there so early that there were like 2 empty courts out of 6, which is rare for a Sunday. But we did it and we had a great time. I actually met a Filipino team? No, just 2 people who were playing together. It was really fun. But yeah, the fair was super fun as well. I'm doing another one next week. But yeah, this is my layout. Once again, I'm gonna put links to stuff in the description box if you liked any of the things that I used. Next week is a whole new week, so I hope that I see you guys then. Till my next video, stay safe, sane, and inspired. Hugs and besos. Bye.